Women, you need to stop being prude. It's a huge problem. And I'm not talking to all the women over there. I'm talking to the women who are repulsed by sexual images, by sexual objects, by the sight of just the word sex, who are anything that sparks up sexuality inside their brains, they just start freaking out. Because that's a huge problem. You're the type of women that brings on lawsuits. You're the type of women that causes society mayhem because there has been a sexual ad out there. You're the reason that sexism exists. And I'm going to explain to you why. You see, just because you cannot embrace your sexuality, you get repulsed by it. So you push away anything that has to do with sex. You're just feeling uncomfortable inside. You're like, just a word, just because a man sparked up a bit of sexuality, you're going to push him away. And that causes huge problems. You're going to teach the man that he has to be a little pussy in order to get you. You're teaching him how to be manipulative in order to get inside your pants. You're teaching him that being open and being smooth, actually knowing what he wants and what you want is bad. Okay? You're causing that kind of problems. Okay? So realize that the whole fear is actually a social conditioning. You've been taught since the beginning of time that feeling sexual desires, having sexual thoughts by itself is a bad thing. Religion hasn't put that. You know, sex before marriage, that's kind of bullshit. If you're gonna fuck more than one guy, you're gonna be a slut. That's actually a bad thing. If you want to have sex with one dude because you're really horny and you're in that period of month that you're crazy horny, it's bad. You're gonna be a slut. You see, all that is society, and that's a lot of fucking bullshit. Okay? You need to embrace your sexuality. You gotta realize you're a sexual being. Okay? We got hormones programmed inside of us to actually be horny. So why are you repulsing away nature? Nature is not bad. We've been put on this planet as sexual beings. Okay? I'm not saying that you gotta leave sexuality to guide your life. No. What I'm saying, you gotta embrace your sexual thoughts. If you wanna have sex with a guy, do it. Okay? I'm saying if you're having sexual thoughts, embrace them, feel them, exploit them. Okay? I'm saying don't push away guys that want to have sex with you. Okay? If you don't have sex with don't want to have sex with them, just push them away. What I'm saying is don't deny your sexual nature. If you want to have sex with a guy, why the hell aren't you doing it? You're only causing yourself damage. It's kind of like bulimia. It's kind of like anorexia. It's in the same psychological issues. You're depriving yourself of something that is completely natural. Okay? Anorexics deprive themselves of food because they've been taught by society that if they eat food, they're gonna be fat. So they're not gonna feel desired. They're just a bad image to everybody, and every social aspect out there. Okay? So they hold themselves away from food, and they're gonna experience bad health. They're gonna experience psychological issues. They're always gonna feel insecure. They're never good enough. Okay? Bulimics. Okay? They're gonna eat the food, so afterwards they puke it away. But then they're gonna start feeling the urge to eat food again, and they're gonna puke again. You see, that causes you the same effect. Either you're seriously gonna deprive yourself from sex, or you're gonna start having compulsive sex all the time, and you're gonna feel ashamed for it. Okay? It's the same fucking psychological issue. Okay? In order to develop a healthy mind state, you gotta embrace your sexuality. You gotta be willing to know what pleases you, what causes you pleasure, exactly what points are those. And that's not only for you, it's gonna help your sexual partner as well. If you're embracing your sexuality, you're willing to experiment, you're willing to go down there and feel, okay? Feel what you're supposed to feel. You're willing to try out new things and learn what works for you and what works for your man as well. You're gonna learn how to please your man, and that's gonna keep your relationship tight. You're gonna learn how to manage a good relationship. You're not just gonna be bouncing one guy after another and you're gonna have sex with everybody because you're afraid to lose them. No. You're gonna be actually take your time. You're gonna know exactly what you want, exactly how you're gonna please your man. Okay? You're gonna learn a whole bunch of stuff, and that's only gonna come if you're gonna embrace your sexuality. Okay? Do it for your health. Do it for your whole body. Do it for the pleasure that you can't get from nature. Okay? Because everything is just been social conditioned into your mind. You're not supposed to be prude. You're not supposed to feel uncomfortable at the sight of sex. You're actually supposed to be stimulated by it. You're supposed to actually giggle and be like, ha ha ha. That's exactly how you're supposed to feel. Okay? So start embracing your sexuality because it's normal. Okay? You're a sexual being. You're not going to be judged for it. You're not a slut if you actually have sex with a man. If you want to have sex with him and you do it, that's good for you. Okay? So leave those thoughts behind. I want to share this.